Hello you guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about what DORMS is. Basically, DORMS is the system that Disney uses to link you to your roommates, to your housing accommodations, as well as all of the events that happen at Flamingo Crossings. So, I'm going to start this video off by showing you how sign up works. So for DORMS registration, basically this happens about 8 weeks out of your program, depending on what Disney decides to do. Mine came out about 8 weeks out, and basically it's just you telling Flamingo Crossings that, hey, I'm going to be living in Flamingo Crossings. I may or may not have a roommate. This is also where you get your parking decal if you have one. I did vlog my process of getting my registration done, so I'll pop that in right now. Hello you guys, it is currently 8 a.m. on July 8th. It's a Monday and DORMS registration just opened. So we're going to register for DORMS together. If you don't know what DORMS is, it's basically Disney housing. I have a roommate that I'm going to link with, which is exciting. I just met her last week online and she seems really cool. So we're going to go ahead and do this together. I feel like that would be fun. And then I can talk about a little of how the process went and what you'll need to know and things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and log in and we're going to do the dorm registration together. All right, so I'm not going to actually screen record this or anything just because I don't feel comfortable with that. Obviously it has sensitive information on it, so I am just sort of filling out things. This has personal information like my name, my date of birth, the school that I went to. So I have to scroll here and find Clemson somewhere. There it is. Okay. And then it's asking for like payment information. So United States. Often to receive text messages? Sure, that's for like emergencies. Email, I'm gonna change this email because it was my Clemson email and I don't want that because my Clemson email is gonna go kerplooey in a couple weeks. That is in fact my address. 93242625. That is correct. I'm not opting out of program housing. Which unit type do you prefer? Female unit. And I am texting my roommate. Well, you can't see me. There we go. I'm texting my roommate right now that I'm going to have down there. So if you see me like down here typing something, it's because I'm talking to her. But emergency contact information. Maybe, should I put my mom? Or should I put my roommate? I'll put my mom. Okay, why did all of my stuff just disappear? That is weird. So I guess I'm gonna have to fill out my personal information again. There's probably a lot of people that are on the site right now because it did just open. So be prepared to have some glitches and stuff. I think that's everything. Opt-in program housing and housing confirmation. You made the selection to opt-in program. Please read the agreement below. By accepting company-sponsored housing, you're obliged to remain in program housing for the duration of your program. Enter your birth date. Okay. School enrollment information. I will not be enrolled in school. Hee. I have graduated. So now I'm going to wait here on this page because I'm going to let her take the reins on the next couple pages. Do you need medical housing accommodation? No, I don't. Interested in bringing a vehicle? No. Forgot to click those two things. So make sure every single blank is filled in because otherwise you might have issues. Triple checking that everything is correct because if it's not and there are issues, then it's on me. Especially the date. Now your program start and end dates are going to be crucial. So if your start and end dates are not correct in dorms, then you should probably fill out a support log for that. Mine are okay. A couple people have like posted YouTube videos in the past saying that they had issues. So I'm glad that I'm not having issues as of right now. Are you on the second page yet? I'm not gonna move on until she says yes so that she can get all of her accommodations. Not yet. Filling out car info. Okay. Cool. She is bringing a car, so that will be helpful for excursions and things, but yeah, she said she's filling out her car information, so give her like 2 seconds. As you can see, I literally like just rolled out of bed, so hair is hairing in not a great way, but it's hair wash day, so just do with that what you will. Apparently the email went out at about 7:30 in the morning, so that's something to keep in mind. Yeah, 7:36 a.m. is when I got my email for DORMS registration. So I know the email says that registration is open from 9 a.m. today to 9 a.m. on Wednesday, but I'm in and it's 8:08, so you probably can get in a little early as long as you have the email for the link, so that's something to keep in mind as well. But since I'm not bringing a car and I don't need a medical accommodation, this is gonna be an easy page. But she has both, so I'm just letting her do her thing. Okay, she's on the payroll form now, on page 2. Sweet! Okay, next. Okay, payroll form. So this basically is talking about the kinds of apartments you could be in. So 2024 prices range from $202 to $246, and I'm okay with any of that. Okay, program agreement form. This is basically talking about all sorts of transportation and understanding conditions that we've already been told. So that is all okay as well. And we're just gonna sit and wait. If you're going into this on your own without a roommate, you don't have to wait for a roommate or anything like that. They do random roommate signing for you, so you don't have to worry about like trying to scramble to find a roommate. She just got to the roommate thing. Okay, sounds good. I'll just hang tight on the program agreement form page. So now we just wait until she's done with the roommate stuff, and then I'll go in and do the roommate stuff as well. Let me know if you need my linking number. So I guess at the roommate section, because she got to the page first, you enter in your candidate reference number. I also got a roommate number in the email that we were sent, so I don't know which one it needs. Roommate number. Okay. Oh, I've been linked. Haha! I got an email saying I've been linked. My roommate is doing our housing preferences. So if you didn't know, Flamingo Crossings has 3 different housing types. You've probably heard this before if you're into like watching these kinds of videos, but my roommate wants to have some type of 4-bedroom. So we're going to probably do 4x4 and then 4x2 and then 2x2 as far as the ranking goes. So hopefully that ends up getting at least a little bit considered because she has like an accommodation. I don't want to have to share a bedroom, but that is also the like most popular and the majority. Battery is almost dead, so I'm gonna change that real fast. We're back, and I'm sorry if the angle has changed a little bit, but I'm now just kind of waiting until she finishes so that I can finish, because apparently if you've linked with a roommate and your roommate got there first, you might have some errors in completion because she's like the leader. So something to keep in mind as well. If you're going in with the roommate, make sure that you have a leader kind of designated so that they can do all of the preferences and things for you. Just submitted, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish. Yes, keep me signed in. I know who I want to live with. I'm okay with that link. She's filled out everything, so I don't have to even click anything, which is great. 4-bedroom 4, 4-bedroom 2, 2-bedroom 2. Sweet. I'm okay with that. Next. This is just all the overarching information that we've entered so far. The next page. Everything looks to be correct. Disney World in Florida, fall program. All right. We're about to submit it. Woo! We submitted! So about 2 weeks after I signed up for dorms, I had to pay my second program fee. The only reason why you would have to pay a second fee is if you're going to be living in Flamingo Crossings. You can opt out of living in Disney-sponsored housing if you would like and just get yourself an apartment off campus or whatever. But if you're planning on staying with Disney programs at Flamingo Crossings, you do have to pay the second fee. The reason why you have to have a second payment, it just covers your first week of rent. You won't actually be a cast member until the Friday or Saturday of your program once you move in. So if you move in on a Monday, you'll have 5 days, 4 to 5 days, depending on when your traditions is, to become a real cast member. And because rent gets taken out of your paycheck every week, you have to be able to pay that up front so that you can get your first weeks of rent covered before you actually start making the payments. My personal second fee was about $202. I don't know if this is going to change depending on how rent prices increase or decrease, how Disney decides to do it, how inflation works in general, but as of 2024, that was the price of my second fee. So about a week after I paid my program fee, I got my lease. Usually they give you your lease before your role, but I got my role first, which is really interesting. I'm going to do a whole dedicated video to my role reveal later on. I'm just trying to wait and see some of my friends in person and tell them in person first before I put it on the internet, but I did get my lease. I'm officially living in a 4x2, which is so exciting. I'm living on Flamingo East, which means that I'm going to be around all of the events and things that happen without having to commute from West, so that's going to be really nice. Yeah, I hope this video was
was a little bit helpful to you guys, and it was probably short and sweet, but I wanted to make a video like this because dorms, for some reason, was the most confusing part for me to understand, especially coming in as a newbie and having not done the program before. So I hope this was helpful. If you like this video, please leave a like. I would really appreciate it, and subscribe down below for more Disney College Program content to come. I have so much planned, so stay tuned, and I will see you in my next video.